What's up everybody, Silver here with another Halo Master Chief Collection Achievement Guide. This time we're doing YOLO Strats, which is in Halo 2, beat the par time on the Arbiter. So start up this level, you could do it on any difficulty. I've chosen easy because that is the easiest. And you want to start off by killing that elite, this grunt over here, and then this elite over by the computer console who's tapping away at it with his fingers. And that just skips a little bit of dialogue and back and forth. Normally it takes a little bit more time for that elite to open up the door for you, but you just kill them and it opens up right away, so that's nice. And then those other guys you killed were just, you got them out of the way just because they talk a lot in that room you're just waiting in. And if you just kill them, if they're not there, then they don't talk at all. And then you just skip to the moving through the level part of this. So you can see the door opened and I cloaked myself, jumped up and over here. Follow the conveyor belt down because that actually gives you a little bit of a speed boost when you're running down it. It's kind of like running in the direction of a treadmill. But don't fall off into the holes there. Once you drop down, you want to drop down onto one of the platforms, obviously, so you can continue on through the rest of the level. And you want to go to the back of the elevator as soon as possible, like I did, or the front of the elevator, I guess, but wrap around back to the elevator as quickly as you can, because if you take your time, you will actually get more enemies that you have to fight. More enemies spawn if you don't go quickly enough, so we don't want to deal with that. So I grabbed the beam rifle from the first elite I killed up and outside of this big gas station facility that we're in. Gas mining facility. This beam rifle is a one-shot kill to any sentinels, so that's good. So I'm going to use it mostly for killing sentinels at this point. And also I have a sword, so I could sword any of these pesky elites. It's on easy, so it should be pretty straightforward and not challenging for the most part to just kill these elites. So we're just clearing out this whole area. You do need to kill all the enemies in this section. It is one of the rooms that you can't just run past. So we want to go over here, watch out for this elite, and then just move on down here to this console. You can go down to the opposite side if you'd like. There's another identical console on the other side of this big hangar door. But you just need to hit one of those two consoles and it will open up the door and a friendly phantom will come in and help you out a little bit and start dropping off some troops. So again, you can see I'm just shooting the sentinels with one shot with the beam rifle. And there's a fresh beam rifle that I grabbed, I think. I'm not sure, but there's a 100% fully charged beam rifle right in the middle of this room on the floor. So I think I grabbed that, but if not, it's right there for you, waiting for you if you run out of beam rifle ammo from your initial one that you grabbed. Once you kill all the sentinels, there's like 5 or 6 of them, there will be a wave of fuel rod grunts that come out of the right or left. They came from the right this time. And then there will be a random assortment of grunts and elites. It's not a random assortment, it's always the same, but I just don't know how many exactly there are. There's just a handful of grunts and a handful of elites that come out from the side doors, and eventually they will come out of the bottom door, which is where we need to go. So they're not there yet. There's still a couple grunts we gotta kill. And there we go. This is the door I'm talking about. Yep, it opened up just there, and you can see there's reinforcements coming out of here. But this is the door that we need to go through. So I was about to kill that other grunt, and I'm like, I don't need to do this. Once this door opens, you can just proceed right through it, but be aware of that sword-wielding elite. He likes to hang back for a little bit, so if you just blow right through here, you might be met with him. You most likely won't die if you get swiped with one sword swipe, if you have full shield, that is, since it's on easy. If it was on a higher difficulty, you very well could easily get killed by one swipe, but it's on easy, so you could take 2 or 3 hits from the sword, actually. But obviously you don't want to take 2 or 3 hits. But, you know, if it happens, it's not the end of the world. At this point, we're just blowing through. We don't need to clear out the enemies in any of these rooms anymore, so we're just kind of running past everybody. You can see I'm taking a ton of shots, and I'm really not taking too much damage. My shield is like 7/8 way full or something. Something silly, and you do have camo, so you could use camo like I do right here. The camo lasts a good amount of time on easy, much longer than it does on legendary, so that's nice. Also, you want to not use any beneficial skulls such as Scarab or Bandana, and there's a couple others, but you don't want to use any skulls that have a 0 multiplier because those will negate any par times or par scores that you get. So don't do that, or else the achievement won't pop for the par time. or par score. But we're moving through here. We're almost at the end. You don't have to stick that guy, but I decided, hey, why not? It almost killed me, since a lot of the times when you throw a grenade and it sticks an enemy, that enemy tends to run at you in an effort to take you with him, because he knows he's dead. So they kind of turn into a kamikaze of sorts when they get stuck like that. But just go up here. There will be 3 grunts that come out of one of the doors, and then 2 elites as well. And here's this one. It could be either the left or the right door that opens up first. Tried to stick that elite, missed, but it doesn't matter. You don't need to take out that elite. I was just doing it for sport, but just grab a Banshee and then turn to the right a little bit, about 45 degrees. And we're just going to head over to this side of the station, and we actually totally skip the big Banshee fight. There's a whole segment here where we fight a bunch of Banshees and turrets and a bunch of nonsense, but we don't have to do any of that. We can just skip right to the end and just land your Banshee up on top here. Hop out, cloak yourself. I actually land on something I didn't intend to, but just drop down even further and into this doorway. And that is it, guys. Very quick, very easy. Thank you very much for watching. Click like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at HaloCompletion. Leave a comment, and I'll see you later for more achievements in the Halos.